Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Figures Toy Company Ultimate State Trooper action figure. But very briefly, I wanted to go over another pickup from eBay. I did grab the DC Multiverse Damian Wayne figure. As I've said, I'm trying to kind of complete the whole Bat family. And this was the closest figure to a DC UC. I mean, I think it's even the same freaking molding and everything as a DC UC figure that I could get for Damian Wayne. So we do have this in the collection, and that'll be going on the DC shelf. But in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this State Trooper. I was so hype when this was announced that I immediately went to the website and bought this. I'm a huge fan of the State Troopers. I think they're so cool looking. If you guys are curious, there are other police figures in the line. There is the police officer and the SWAT officer. And here are some action shots of the State Trooper, which we're going to take a look at here in a second. The packaging for these figures is very minimal, and I really do like it. I love these Ultimates from Figures Toy Company. I've got security right there and right there. I've got cameramen and event staff and all that. These really are great for any collection, not just wrestling. But there's a lot going on in here. So, got extra head and hands, and then the figure itself. So let's take a look at those really quick. We'll unbox these. Where's the little, here we go, down here. Awesome, we'll take him out of there, and man, wow, that's a big figure. Wow, there's a lot to this. Okay, guys, and again, these are like 25 bucks, 20 bucks. These are really, really nice. I think it was it 30 maybe? These might have been 30. I forget, but they were very, very inexpensive for what they are. All right, so I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time going over all these hands, but you can see we've got like trigger fingers, and pointing fingers as well. You know, hold on, let's just go over all of them. All right, so got a set of the shooting hands, which look very nice. We also have one pointer finger for the right hand. And then we have two fists, which are very nice. Again, these are the Ultimate Edition, so they have to come with all these different accessories. And sometimes we don't even get these many accessories with actual wrestling figures. And then finally here we have the grappling hands, the Lego Man hands, whatever you want to call them. We do have those as well, along with a spare head sculpt, kind of a yelling or screaming head sculpt. The only downside is I wish the hat was a little bit lower on the brow. Stadies love to keep that hat so low. And then finally here, we do have the Stady himself. And okay, everything seems fine. I was a little worried about the feet. The feet on these guys is sometimes not the best because it's just not a lot going on down there. But it honestly looks pretty good. So, black shoes. As you can see, no pivot as far as I know. It just kind of goes back and then forward. Back and forward like that. There is double jointed articulation at the knees, though, as you can see, and those are very nice. I love the articulation there with those legs. It looks very good and feels good as well. We also have some nice splits they can do, so we have the great articulation. We have the little tool belt here, which actually is removable and can swivel around, so you can kind of move it around and adjust it if you need to. Moving to the torso here, you've got the tie with a tie clip, the little lapel stuff going on, the badge above the breast, the little insignia, and I don't even know what else you'd say. You've got a little kind of fake State Trooper logo on that arm, and then the badge on the other. It looks great. It looks very realistic, and I'm glad they didn't really have like a certain denomination for the patches. It's kind of up to you. And then finally here we have the normal head sculpt, which looks very nice. The hat is really good looking. The detail on these really are incredible. It's I don't even know what else to say. All right, one other thing I can talk about here before we get into the other two accessories that I purchased is his pistol, and this was on the side hip, and you can pull that out of the holster. And I don't have the hand equipped right now, but let's see what it looks like in there. The weapons are very good quality and very detailed. I will say these are very nice. And the good thing about them is you can actually buy all of these weapons separately, and that's exactly what I did. I grabbed an assault rifle and a shotgun for my State Trooper here. So I'm going to pull these out and we can take a look at them because these look really, really nice. All right, here's kind of the assault rifle, the M16 styled rifle. Oh my gosh! This is incredible. This is like G.I. Joe classified levels of detail on these things. Wow, and then a flexible, kind of like bendy but still sturdy like a sling for the rifle. That is incredible. Wow. I think these were like $2, $3 a pop, so even if you just want to buy those are totally worth it. But what I'm really excited for is the shotgun. I'm a huge shotgun fan. Oh man, that's great. Oh man, and then you get the little gold on the shells there. Incredible detailing from Figures Toy Company. I really got to hand it to them. That's it for the review, by the way. I should mention that. But I really got to hand it to him. I have been so proud with Figures Toy Company over the last year. For a little bit there, I was thinking to myself, like, do I have to start this business where I'm gonna have to make all of these awesome accessories for my wrestling ring, including like the figures like this and the event staff and the ultimate stuff? And then no, they came up with it, and it's just amazing having figures like this that scale and mix in well with WWE, AEW, Jax, WCW, whatever figures you want to use is perfect. Even if you don't collect wrestling, this is great for your classified collection, for your Marvel Legends collection, your DC collection, any kind of collection. If you have a display, you have like a little street scene, figures like this are great. And I'm not sponsored by Figures Toy Company, but guys, if you see this video, come on, throw me a bone, give me something, because you guys are genuinely doing a great job this year. Honestly, if we're talking about Jazzwares, Mattel, and Figures Toy Company, when it comes to who's doing the actual most for wrestling figures, I mean, obviously it's got to be Mattel because they're making a lot of them, but right there next to Mattel is Figures Toy Company. So shout out to them, and make sure to go buy one of these awesome Ultimate figures. I can't tell you how excited I am and how grateful I am of how good this figure is. All right, I'll leave it there. As always, folks, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.